Hi, Sandy. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, I am super thrilled because we're just coming off of a weekend that was so phenomenal for your business. But I did a post on all of my socials, but many people have been asking me how Sandy did this. And I wanted them to hear from the horse's mouth. So I want you to tell us about your experience. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I just want you to tell people what your experience is.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, tell us where were you at before you decided to work with me? Where was your business at?
So before I decided to work with you, Joy, I was feeling like I was doing everything, right? I feel like I was posting, I was hosting weekly workshop, right? And when people show up for my workshop, they see value. But when it comes to stepping up to the next step, right? Booking a one-on-one conversation work session with me, that was not happening. And I was like, I feel like I was chasing people all the time,
Mm.
like I was like being invading in their own private life, right? So I knew what I want and I was going for it, but I was not getting anywhere. So when I met you, we did a lot of work, mindset working, right? Having the mindset that this is something that it will be long-term success for me. I had to work on that mindset first before anything implementation could be done. So I know you have more questions, so I don't want to talk too much, but like I was saying, I was frustrated. Let me put it in short
Mm.
because I feel like I was doing the work, but I was not seeing the result.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Now let's go back a little bit. Tell everybody, where did you find me and how did you get into my world?
So I was actually one of my team members, business partner told me that you were hosting a networking event from Eventbrite. So she sent me the registration and I went in and registered and I actually attended one of your networking event. And I see how you are passionate about helping women. You're very happy. You support women to success, right? You want everybody to succeed. I saw how you were supporting everybody on that call. We had so many different business owners doing different things, so that engaging and networking and creating a room where we can all support and build each other, I was very impressed with that. And after that, I follow you on LinkedIn, and that's through that I was able to, and I think I went on your email list and I was able to read your emails on weekly or daily basis, and I get to know you as a person.
That's incredible. I wanted you to say that because I wanted people to see that you can get quality clients from Eventbrite, right?
Yes.
So you found me on Eventbrite. We had never known each other, even though we are, I want to say cousins, because you are originally from Ghana. I'm originally from Nigeria. So we call ourselves cousins because the countries are very closely related, even geographically. So we had
Definitely.
never known each other, but you found me on Eventbrite through your business partner, and that's how you came into my world. So thank you so much for saying that. I want to go back to the time when you decided to work with me because it's a financial commitment. You had to pay thousands of dollars to work with me. I want to ask you, what made you decide to invest that amount of money in this program?
Like I said, I had been pitched with different, coaching program that requires money, right? Thousands of dollars that I never thought about doing. I'm like, I'm not at a certain level in my business to invest this amount of money. But whenever we talk about building authority and trust, and before anybody want to invest or sign up with you, they need to first see that you are somebody that they're able to, give the rate of return. At the end of the day, it's all about business. If I work with this person, how is she going to help me so that whatever I invest, I'm able to make that money back with more, right? With extra. So I went in with the mind that I want to try this. I want to try Joy because when you pitch that coaching program, everything that you said, right? Like things that I knew about and didn't even know, like, landing page, email list. I've heard about those, right? I didn't know how to start with that. Those are things that I needed help with. And you say, not only are you going to teach, but you're going to help implementation. And that's exactly what I needed. So I was like, this is something I want to do. I told my husband, I'm like, that's a lot of money. I'm like, yes, it is a lot of money, but I believe in joy and I trust it. And I know that if we work together, we are going to create big things together. That is why I decided to invest.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for saying that. And I truly, truly honor your commitment to yourself, to your business, and to the vision that I can see that God has placed in your heart. And thank you so much for trusting me. So tell the audience, what did we work on together? How did I help your business move forward? What was that like? Because I know we've been working together for 5 weeks. Tell us what we've accomplished in 5 weeks.
A lot. Like I said, we started off with the mindset, right? So in my mindset, I was just playing off whatever I've achieved, okay? And whatever that I could achieve, I first wasn't believing in it. I know it could happen, but believing and having a firm faith that it could happen is something that we had to work on. I remember we took like almost an hour to talk about that mindset, right? And after that, we were able to do some implementation, actionable goals. We were able to create, first of all, my email list, right? Mailer Lite, through Mailer Lite, we were able to create my email list. And through that, too, we did like you helped me create the free retirement calculator. That is the London is very beautiful that I can give value back to my viewers so that they'll be able to calculate their gap. So that's something that we have done. And also we created some workshop together. The one is the one we just did Saturday. That was excited. The turnaround was great, right? The conversion rate was very, very enormous. I was not even expecting that. We're about to have another one on Thursday, which I'm very, very excited about, right? We have, I know that is also going to exceed my expectation anyway. So, and also we talk about future goals, right? Things that I could do using my LinkedIn, right? My LinkedIn profile as a lead magnet is so too that whenever anybody goes in there, it will lead them to either my landing page or my website. And also creating live Instagram videos daily, posting on YouTube, because we talk about the Google, right? Before somebody can trust you to work with, they have to see like 7 hours of your your content with 12 different touch points. I think you call it something. I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we talk about that as well. And not only do we create short-term goals, but long-term, and we later just talk about doing some cooperation, something long, just thinking big, outside the box, right? Doing things way, and also holding live workshop in person, just on Zoom in the future as well with people in my community. That is something that we've talked about, and I'll be implementing those in the future as well.
That is incredible. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, we have accomplished a lot in just 5 weeks. And that's a huge testament to the kind of person you are. You are an action taker, you are a go-getter, and you are coachable, which is incredible. So, like, I know you just glanced through very quickly, but I want to stay there for a minute, because this past Saturday, you hosted your workshop and you had a 50% conversion rate. So 5 people were on the call live. One was your family member, so 5 people. But of those 5 people, I have now told you that one of them was mine, even though I hid my name, so you never knew I was on the call. So if we discount me and the family member, you had 4 people on the call, and of those 4 people, 2 people became paid coaching clients on the spot. That is a 50% conversion rate, which is incredible. I want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And that goes to show that when you take action and you do this work, you will get results. Because I remember you told me that you were hosting workshops, people would book consultations, free consultations, but they would never show up. But now you have 2 paid coaching clients. I just want to say congratulations to you on that. And yes, we have another workshop coming up on Thursday. And so far, 96 people have registered for that workshop. 96.
Amazing. Yes, that's incredible. That's a lot.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I am so excited for you, and I'm also very excited for your success. So tell us exactly what you do and who you help, because you have an incredible offer where you help women to learn how money works, to learn how the money game works. Not only learn how the money game works, you actually help them with implementation so that they can start building wealth and leaving a legacy for their children. So tell the audience what you do and how you help people.
So like you said, Joy, I helped women and families with education. Nobody is going to teach us how money works. We are only taught how to make money and pick up extra shifts or also get more education and get drowned in debt. By the time you're done, you feel like you're paying more loan than you're actually keeping, right? So I was actually talking to one of my clients. She has been born here. Her parent is Ghanaian, but she's been here for almost 30 years of her life. And whenever I was telling her, she said, how come I've never heard about this? I'm like, you were born here, right? She was like, yeah, because there's nobody to teach you. It's not part of the curriculum. It's hidden.
Mm.
Nobody is ever going to teach you how to let money work for you. So my goal, right, my passion is to first educate you, open your eyes and let you know the possibility of how to use things that are already the strategies. We are not there to reinvent the wheel or start all over. It's already there. It's just been hidden from the naked eye unless you are being exposed to it. And not only that, not only do I explain to you how the tax code is, using the tax to your advantage, the tax shield, the strategy. There's no different tax code for the rich and the middle class or the poor. It's the same, right? We just need to learn how to protect our income, how to make sure that our number one asset that we are going in, because our ability to make money is one thing that it will help us build wealth. Because once you are not earning, you have nothing to build on. And also retirement is something that we always assume, I want to retire at the age of 65. But when it comes to retirement in a way that you are able to retire early or not, you don't even have to wait to 65. Once you have the financial and everything in place, you can wake up at age 50 and say, I do not want to work anymore. I have enough money to travel, check off my bucket list, and do what I need to do. So that is something I also help family build. College fund, right? Building a college fund for your kid so that they are not drowning in debt like everybody else is doing. And if they don't want to go to college, you can't force them. They can use that college account that you set for them to do a business, do whatever investment that they want to do, because our parents never taught us because they did not know. But we
Mm.
know. So we want to break that generational gap that we don't know and we pass on what? Debt. We want to stop that. Okay. So that is what I'm passionate and helping family with those. And when I meet up with you, I don't only teach you, like Joy said, it's implementation. Because I'm pretty sure you've heard about this in any places, right? Either podcast, YouTube, workshop, everywhere, right? You have actually been heard about this. But I actually help you out to implement those so that whenever you leave the workshop or with my coaching service, you have a clear, actionable plan that we've implemented together. You can sleep, peace of mind that your finances are in the best place they could ever possibly be.
Wow, incredible. I love that so much. And you're helping people actually make tangible changes and actually build wealth. I am truly, truly so excited for all the women you're helping, Sandy. Thank you so much. So I want to ask you about limiting beliefs because many women that I have worked with, they come and they're not growing their businesses because they have limiting beliefs. So, for example, it could be the color of their skin, how they speak, how much weight they have. Or someone came to me the other day and she's like, I have crooked teeth. And because she thinks she has crooked teeth, is stopping her from showing up on Instagram and on YouTube to serve and get clients from those channels. So I want you to talk about your limiting beliefs because I personally, English is not my first language. Like I explained to you many times on our private coaching calls. And for many, many years, that was holding me back from showing up. I just felt, oh, I have a funny accent. No one is going to understand how I speak. I started learning English at the age of 25 when I left northern Nigeria and moved to the UK. So all of those limiting beliefs were holding me back. But just listening to you and seeing your evolution, you are now uber confident, the way you show up with confidence and authority. Tell us about your evolution from your limiting beliefs to where you are now.
Yeah, so like yourself, I'm also an immigrant with English not my primary language. I'm also, like you said, I'm from Ghana and we are cousins, right? So as soon as you come into America, you have been told, you've been informed, either directly or indirectly, that you're a foreigner. First of all, you look different, you speak different with an accent, you try to converse with people like, huh, what are you saying? I can't hear you, right? So throughout years, that became embedded in your brain. Like, who am I to open my mouth to educate the public? It's not for me,
Mm.
right? Even sometimes with the job position, like, oh, I want to apply, even though I have the qualification to apply for the job, but I feel like I'll be competing with somebody who is already here, born here with no asset. They deserve it, right? So that's some of the limiting belief that as a person of color, I don't deserve it. I have no right to claim anything, to even uh, assume I know anything to teach anybody, right? Because first of all, they don't even understand what I'm saying. That's what I had in
Mm.
my mind. They're not going to understand what I'm saying because of my accent. But that's something, like you said, it takes a longer time with your mindset to build that confidence. It does not, you don't wake up to build any confidence, because I work with some of my team members. It's like, just getting on the video and just speaking is something that is anxiety. They don't want to expose themselves, so like hidden, right? Even if they're going to do a video, they use like somebody else speaking. They don't want to show up their face because of those limiting beliefs that people are going to judge them based on their color, where they're coming from, and their accent. But to me, it took me a while that I drove strength for that. I'm like, if I'm not
Mm.
going to speak for myself, who else is going to do that? I need to get over that. I need to be able to learn from my mistake. If I don't do it, I'm not ready to fail. How am I going to ever get good? I need to learn that failing is not something that to be ashamed of. It's something that I'm working on. I'm building on something. So if it's not great the first time, I can look at it and improve on it. And as time goes on, I can get better. So that's how I was able to, from thinking I'm not worth nothing. I don't even need to improve. I don't need to be a business owner. I just need to stick with whatever I'm given and be thankful, right? Don't, be ambitious. Don't try too much, right? I had to learn from that to like, I am a woman and I'm very smart. I know what I
Mm.
know. I am highly educated. I know what I know. I'm smart and I should be able to draw confidence in that. And people need my help. That's the
Yes.
I had. I need to put away whatever I want to help people out. So that is what I draw a strength from. Joy. That's how I was able to work through that. And I know it's a working process that I'll continue on working on through this journey.
Wow, I am incredibly proud of you. Like you actually inspire me, and I'm just so grateful that God has brought our paths together. I remember we were discussing the other day how people have been DMing you on Instagram, and someone told you that you inspire them, and
Yeah.
I think that was a huge shift for you because you're like, what do I have that this
Uh-huh.
person is inspired by, right?
Yes,
Um,
yes. And that lady, she's actually born and raised in America. So to me,
yes.
when I'm looking at her, I'm bringing her here and I'm here. For somebody thinking that I inspired them, because she was like, me and my husband have a bunch of videos that we want to upload on Instagram, but we don't have even the confidence to bring them. So whenever they see my video, it also motivates them and inspire them to also do the same. So I've been seeing more videos from that couple. Yes.
Wow, I am so proud of you. And that's the thing. Now you're shining your light. Your light is so bright, and now people are attracted to that light. And I genuinely believe that God is so proud of you because you are using the gifts that He has blessed you with, and you're using it to impact the world for good. Now, Sandy, for people who have been on the fence about working in my program, what would you say to them?
Do it. Don't waste time, right? You've been thinking about it, you've been pondering about it, because to make any business decision, I know you're going to think about it. You're going to think about the positive and the, how's Joy going to help me? Joy is very passionate about what she does. She will accelerate your belief, your thinking, your action, everything that before you even get a call, that she will let you know what she's thinking about you and what you're thinking in your brain. So you work on that mindset first. Work with her. It will be a very incredible journey. You're going to take your business to the next level. Not only are you going to work on yourself personally as a business owner, you're able to know how to help people. You're going to bring yourself in such a high position compared to where you are. So everybody work with joy. Don't waste time. Time waits for nobody. Today is now.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sandy. So, Sandy, someone has listened to this video. They are so inspired by the work you do. They want to explore working with you so you can help them build wealth. You can help them implement the money system, the money system you've created. You're going to help
Mhm.
them implement a personalized money system so that they protect their income. They pay less taxes. That's something we
Yes,
haven't talked about. You help
yes,
people pay less taxes so
that's
that they
one
can
huge, yeah.
invest that into their wealth machine. I call it a wealth machine. So tell us more about that and then tell people where they can find you. Tell them about your free gifts, the retirement calculator, and tell them where they can find you.
Okay, so yes, like Joy was saying, I help with the taxes. Taxes are huge, right? That's something that I forgot to mention when I was saying things that I help family with. So, like I was saying, there's no different tax code for the rich and the poor. The money that you make, we can help you put some of those in a tax shield, a tax protector, so that you're able to keep. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep, right? Because two people can earn the same thing, same amount of money for a certain period of years, but whoever takes advantage of those tax strategies will be able to build a wealth as high as 50% compared to the person who is just hoping, right? Hope is not a strategy. So I help you so that you'll be able to put in some strategies that you're going to legally, right? Save on taxes. Legally save on taxes, that you'll be surprised how much you can save on your taxes by implementing those basic strategies. Okay. If you want to find me, I'm on LinkedIn, right, as Sandy Osei. And on my profile, you can go there. On my bio, you can find my free retirement calculator. You can download it and it'll help you, because majority of us thinks we're going to retire 65, like I said. But when it comes to what we have to retire, we don't have it. So that you're going to put in your numbers and you're going to help you know the gap. And once we know the gap, that is when you're going to know what to do, how to, build that gap. So yes. So that is where you can find me as well. And you can also find me on Facebook as Sandy Osei, and also Instagram, Sandy Osei 5728. That's my Instagram ID. You can find me, follow me, and YouTube. I have my YouTube channel, right, as Sandy Osei. You can also find the link of my YouTube channel, a link tree that will go to all my link. You can click on that and you can follow me everywhere. So everybody, let's get together, follow me, watch my video, like, and spread the word, right? We are here helping one family at a time. No family left behind. That's my motto.
Wow. Wow, it's just incredible. I feel so blessed to be in your network and to have crossed paths with you, Sandy. Thank you so much for your passion. Thank you for your dedication in making sure that no family is left behind in America and in Canada.
Yes, yes.
So great. Thank you so much, Sandy. Any last words before you go?
Thank you. Like, yes. So Canada and US is where we are focusing on for now, and praying in the future we can extend to other countries as well. So no family left behind. We want to define GoFundMe, because I've noticed with this experience that when we don't have any strategy in place, when we are not protecting our income, one of our huge assets, whenever there's a one catastrophic, whether illness, accident, or anything that happens to our income, what do we turn on? Public donation. That is something that we don't want to rely on it, because people are already struggling. We don't want to put your burden on others. Whatever that you have, you don't have to make more. I'm not going to ask you to pick up extra shift. What you have is what we work with. That could actually help you shade off from that disaster and leading from paycheck to paycheck, always wondering when is your next paycheck going to happen. How are you going to survive the hustling mode, right? And make sure I help you so that you are not hustling like everybody. And stress is something that kills your mental health. So it's when it comes to financial education, it's not choice. We don't want to do it because we are, it's by choice. It's something that is a priority. It should be a priority on every family, on every individual top list. That what we do, we love our money, right? We love our money. We need to protect it and shield it. Not only that, and also transfer it to our family, our kids, so that we are not just transferring debt. So I'm very passionate, as you can see. I'm very passionate, and I light up whenever I talk about it. It's something that is close to my heart. So whenever you get in call with me, you're going to be well assured that I'm going to help you. You're going to get the best that you need from me. And thank you, Joy,
Fantastic.
for this incredible journey. I am also blessed. I will not have worked on my mindset, and I've been able to get rid of some of the limiting belief that was, delaying my progress. And also just sticking to the old way of doing things. That was not working. That was frustrating because that's what kills most of our business. Whenever our interventions are not working, we get frustrated and we stop. But if we have actionable goals that we see success, even if it's little, right, it gives us the strong hope and the faith that it will get better. That way we are motivated to continue. So thank you very much, Joy.
Wow. Oh my gosh. We have to end this so I don't end up crying because when I cry, even though it's happy tears, I don't look good. Okay. So thank you so much. And yes, you are right. When we start to see progress, it motivates us to keep going. And I just love all the progress you have made. And I think it is spurring you to greater heights. And I know that this is just the beginning. I see you working in corporations, helping corporations help their employees grow their wealth, which is what we were discussing before we hit the record button. So I see a lot in your future and I cannot wait to keep celebrating all of your successes. Thank you so much, Sandy.
Thank you so much, Joy. It's just incredible working with you. It's been a journey.
Thank you so much. And if you are listening and you want to explore what working with me looks like, if you want to have the same success like my darling friend Sandy, all you have to do is send me a DM on either Instagram or LinkedIn, and I will send you my coffee chat booking link so you can book a call with me. Thank you all so much for watching.